Hi everyone. It's been a while, hasn't it? So I've been asked to do a cocktail again, and people are missing my little stories. Well, I don't have a lot of stories except that, I'm in Ottawa and we've opened and we're doing well, and then I can see friends and I'm doing so much better. But I know some people in the world are still not in a situation where they can visit people, even, there's still measures, etc., but this is what it is. So on this note, I haven't created a cocktail, but I have an amazing recipe to share. So what it is so I went and visited friends of mine recently in Dorval, and my friend Lena and I, we love cocktails. So I said, okay, so I was coming for the weekend. I said, you know what, I'm bringing alcohol. I'm going to create a cocktail for our get together. And but as I was doing some Googling about, because I like to find ingredients or mixes or etc., like these unusual things, I actually ended up on the Forbes.com website, where there's an article called 16 Unusual Cocktail Recipes for Adventurous Drinkers. And out of that, I thought it was interesting. There's one, there's a martini with dill pickle juice, but still there's a lot of stuff. But there's one that I found that I am not taking credit for this creation. It is absolutely amazing. I'm giving them all the credit. It is such a perfect cocktail. It's called the Red Seal of Shimoda. I don't know how it's supposed to be. I can see Shimoda with the Japanese liqueur. Red Seal, I'm not sure. I don't want to go too far in it. I don't know. I didn't create it. But this is a recipe that I found and I'm sharing with you. I'm taking no credit again. So if you are YouTube police, I'm not taking credit for it. So please don't ban this video. I mean, you can. So, but then, it's there's a quote on it. It's said by Gavin Humes, food and beverage director of Scratch Restaurants Group, when they were opening the Sushi Bar. Sushi Bar is the name of a restaurant in Los Angeles, San Diego. They were looking for a number of great cocktails, etc., but they only had Japanese spirits. So they actually made this, and they thought it was so perfect. So I was so intrigued, and when I saw the ingredients, I'm like, oh, I know I can do that because I know I can find all the ingredients. So the main one is this. It's a Japanese whiskey that is, here in Ottawa, it's very easy to find. There were a lot of bottles that are the LCBO. But I will warn you, it's not complicated. It's just a lot of ingredients. But it's going to be worth it. So let's make a little space because I also need to show you things. So in this cocktail, there's Japanese whiskey, there's ruby port, there's pomegranate juice, and I actually found this at the local store. I forget which one. I don't know if it's Metro or Independent, but very easy. I saw Farm Boys actually carry Blacks River products. And you need honey. And I know people know that I'm vegan, but yeah, I'm not 100% vegan because once in a while I will have honey. And this actually is a organic made in Quebec. So it's from Ruchier in Chateau Richer. So did that and some lemon juice. But the interesting thing about this cocktail is that there will be a salt rim against, on the glass. And I actually have this beautiful little glass because you know me, if you know me, I have glasses everywhere in the house. So I have this beautiful little glass and we're gonna have this salt rim. But the salt rim is so interesting because of that Japanese feel. So you have a mix of sea salt, and it's one with matcha powder, the green matcha powder. So you mix it half and half, so 1 and 1. This is the ratio. So it could be half a cup to half a cup, but that makes a lot. I only did a quarter cup, and I still have a lot. And then, but you also need to add that umami flavor. The umami, it means that it's good. It's so good, and it's mushroom powder. And I found this at my local store, and it's portobello powder. And honestly, I can't explain it, but oh my God, it's so fantastic. So I made this I still have some. And what we do, the trick is when you want to do a salt rim is find just a plate, a small little plate. These are so old plates. If you have this design at home, you want to get rid of it, call me. Because I broke some plates and bowls, and I love this because that was my Aunt Jeanne dishes. So, and I just made a mess, of course. You know me now. There's a little powder everywhere. See, so you put a little bit in a dish plate. All right, but let's put that aside. Or actually, no. So we take lemon. Let's do the rim now. So you just go around very rapidly. So you have a little bit. You go on the plate, and that's it. You don't need more than that. You don't really. There's a lot of people that you'll see in restaurants sometimes, they have a huge salt rim on a margarita. No. But to each their own. Everybody is entitled to their own taste. So let's make the cocktail. All right. So we start with this beautiful Japanese whiskey. Japanese whiskey has a lot of the smokiness and that you find in whiskey, but this one is so much softer. There's kind of a ginger feel to it. There's different yuzu, or there's all these amazing exotic flavors to it that are, I don't know, maybe they're distinct to this. I'm not really a whiskey connoisseur. I wish I could be. Maybe that's what I should become. So we do 1.5 ounces. By the way, I will put the link to the website that I found the cocktails. I will put also the recipes at the bottom of this video, but I'm just following it as it is. Again, I'm not trying to copy it for me. So, and now we have, the pomegranate juice, we need 1 ounce. It's amazing. I've actually never used pomegranate juice, but I'm going to start buying it. It has such a deep flavor and I don't know. Honestly, it doesn't smell good when you start it. You smell it, but it doesn't smell bad. Wasn't that a great explanation? Aren't you happy you're following me? All right. So now, there was 1 ounce of that juice. Now we're going to put 1/4 ounce of ruby port, and so I have a 1/2 ounce here. So I'm just doing half, and then you need also 1/4 ounce of lemon juice. So I'm just gonna fill it, my half, because through 2 quarters together they make a half. And here we go. So in here, it says to put 1/2 ounce of honey. I find it a little too sweet. You do whatever, but I just go, whoop. That's enough for me. And, oh yeah, I need some ice. Don't forget, ice is a very important part of a cocktail. So here we go. Oh, I'm so excited. You have no idea. This is really, it's really a good cocktail. You'll be impressed. If ever you try it, you'll be impressed. So it's just the shake is so loud, I see a little bit my can. Oh yeah, I've been going out. Now this is cold. And here you go, in the little glass, already prepared with the salt rim. And this is it. So, this is it. It's so fantastic. Because when you take the salt with that matcha and the mushroom and then the pomegranate, the whiskey, it's not like it's a whiskey-based cocktail, but it's not whiskey overpowering, but it's present. It's so amazing. Oh. Life is good. Like my friend Rebecca says, life is good. I can't drink it in front of you. But thank you so much for following me, to always follow these things. Thank you for asking for more cocktails. And now you see I have powder all over my face, my fingers, and keep fit, have fun, be healthy, be good, go out, get some sun, get some energy, get some vitamins, eat healthy, and don't use plastic straws. That's it. Thank you, everybody. Ciao.